To access all full body language videos, breakdowns and analysis, alongside the game that I can't feature here on YouTube, check out the Patreon, the link is in the description. Thanks.
Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between, continuing on with our comedian video. If you're just joining me now, we're moving into a new round, so there should be some interesting new insight and excitement within the realms of the communication between the competitors that we're going to live, learn and laugh and love over. So if you're just joining me now, the start of the playlist will be left in a comment down in the bottom of this video. I would recommend you start from the top so you understand the baseline behaviors of everyone. If not, you're going to have a laugh either way. It's going to be entertaining for you. So let's get into the next round, yeah? Deliberation. I don't know what the hell deliberation is, but we're going to have an explanation right now. But there is a separation between those who have been rejected and those who are still in the game. So competition anxiety is at an all-time high. There's going to be some sourness in the room. Don't pretend there's not going to be. It's not about friends, right? Have you ever heard a girl bitch about her friends before, right? Have you ever? I'm just asking a question. Maybe you have or haven't. Some are more overt than others, right? I don't invite that toxicity into my conversations, but if somebody has done before and you're like, what the hell? There's always an undercurrent of competitive anxiety as to whether they are, compatible from a value standpoint. Let's go.
Who do you guys think is going to win? I think I am. You guys have been swiped left. You guys are going to plead your case to the lady.
Great body language here. Great body language. This is fantastic. So pay attention to the girls. I'm just going to re-clarify what he says. He goes, you girls have been swiped left. Talking to the ones who have been rejected. You see non-verbal cues and pacifying behaviors, self-soothing behaviors in real time. Watch.
You guys have been swiped left.
First one, middle girl is shocked. All right, her hand raises towards her mouth to conceal her mouth because she wants to prevent the words from coming out of the individual who is speaking's mouth. Okay, blonde girl is self-soothing by massaging the hair at this point, creating a defensive mechanism with the elbows. Okay, so somewhat aggressive. Tattooed girl starts to pacify by touching the hair. All right. We've got a pondering yet defensive behavior from the aggressive girl. Let's keep going because we all start to move here. Watch.
You guys are going to...
Ginger girl looks down to the floor in defeat, in submission. Hand raises up to massage the hair to stimulate the nerve endings on the head. There you go. Blonde girl still pacifying, looking over to one of the girls. I think it's the middle girl she's looking at, but her head is raised in defiance, raised in superiority, as opposed to looking down to the floor like the defeated girls. Okay, you are on YouTube, you are in the out crowd. This is a sad state of affairs to be, especially for a woman. As a man, if you're cool, you can just walk it off and crack a few jokes and just chill the heck out. As a woman, this is your reproductive value being exposed to the whole world here. It's a deep situation.
To the ladies on why.
All right, blonde girl sweeps hair over the shoulder, exposing the neck in a sexual manner. Covers her neck, touches her neck.
The rest of the ladies will then vote who they think should stay.
I think I should stay.
The ladies will then...
Oh my god, and now you have to qualify yourself. Oh my god. Yo, dudes, if this was men, you have to opt out at this point. Because the thing is, you're so smart and you're so educated and you know what a woman wants and doesn't want. You should do. You're on this channel, right? You know the biological impulses and repulses here. So if the structure of the program now tells you you have to qualify yourself as to why you should remain in the competition, bro, it's an uncomfortable situation to be in. If you're getting paid to stay in here and you need the money, it's a bad situation to be in because now you have to actively act and direct yourself in an ever declining momentum and deterioration of your value on YouTube to 2.85 million subscribers. It's a crazy situation. You shouldn't be qualifying yourself. If you've been rejected, you should accept it as it is. You're not compatible. Don't try and sell yourself. It's the equivalent of being put in the friend zone and trying to climb out of that. It's just don't bother. Don't bother going against the grain. All right.
And vote who they think should stay.
And oh my god, this is crazy.
I think I should stay because
I mean, this girl, this bird, I'd hit the heck out of that in a friendly way, not in a aggressive way. I'd, you know, and not in a crass way either. People, come on. I think she's nice. I like her. I like her. She just wanted to chill out, watch telly. I'm not. Me personally, it goes to show what people are into. I don't want a career-driven woman. I don't want a woman who is spending her time trying to pursue these masculine efforts in these masculine environments. You know, fuck that. Yes, I do know that we can all coexist now. That is completely fine. But, you know, I find a chill girl who likes to entertain herself and relax more appealing than someone who's just a stress head and fighting away against a bunch of dudes 24 hours of her day, you know, which is the reality, right?
because I felt a little burnt out too quickly. I think I should stay because I felt a little burnt out too quickly. I think Breaking Bad's a great show. So, we can also watch another show.
It's always about watching shows, and I know she's cracking jokes here, but the reality of such is that guy says, I don't want to watch programs. This guy's busy. This guy's a go-getter. This guy's ambitious, right? Which is what the women want. And like counteractively, sort of re-enhances what I'm saying anyway, because I like to be busy and be productive and create, right? But I don't want to go to my missus and coexist within that energy. I would like someone like her who I can go to and just flipping relax, you know what I mean? Spend some quality time with, give quality, genuine attention to, as we just coexist in this relaxed space, as opposed to this high-octane, constant burnout of an environment, you know? If you work hard, you know about burning out, man, and it's not good, and you need somewhere to go to relieve yourself of that. But she's continued to talk about new shows because she got nothing else to offer in the realm of actual, you know, hobbies or that alike. And that's only going to turn him off, man.
What about you, Flo? Why do you think you should stay?
Well, he said it's
Flo shouldn't stay whatsoever because she's got her own baggage. Why is she going to argue out of the fact that she's come with this baggage and they sort of agreed mutually over that in the last one? The girls shouldn't let her back in because it's completely understandable. And I think at this point, Flo is in understanding of that. She's a grown woman. She should know.
because I need to heal.
She says she needs to heal, right? As she says, I need...
What about you, Flo? Why do you think you should stay?
Well, he said it's because I need to heal.
He says it's because I need to heal. She gets aggressive. She makes herself look larger. She brings her weapons out. I eat her elbows. She flares like a snake. It's aggressive behavior. As she says, he says, I need to heal. She comes forth with an aggressive attitude and the undertone of her vocal. It's why the girls shouldn't be choosing this. It should be the dude. It should be the dude.
Heal?
Get this energy out my life. Do you see the difference between one and the other? That's why I said I want the relaxed girl, man. Get the energy out my life, man.
I've been healing my whole life. Also, I do psychedelics, so I think we're good.
No! Also, I do drugs. I don't care what you think, right? We're all different. We've all got our own opinions. The idea that she fucks her head up is not appealing whatsoever. Also, I do drugs. It's the equivalent of saying, also, I smoke weed. And it's like, what? So you're running away from something? So you're not going to be in a strict state of mind when we're engaging? I'm just going to come across you and you're going to be up in the... No.
No, like,
Get Goth Girl back in.
psychedelics heal me, so... And I don't do psychedelics just to do them. Like, I do it...
Explaining, overcompensating. Begging it.
to learn.
Look at how aggressive she is. To learn.
Okay?
Wait,
Okay, slap of the hand. Expressing the aggressive energy out there into the open. Alright, it's... No, get rid of that.
And how long were you with him?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years. How long were you with him? You were with someone for 10 years, and how long are you being single now?
Why did it end?
Because I had to pay for everything.
Why did it end? Because I had to pay for everything. All these girls now are just like, what you on about? He didn't pay for all of your possessions. And let me tell you something, right, man? If she deems you as valuable, she's not going to chase you down for the sake of resources. This is crazy, right? Because I come from nothing, and I've managed to get myself into an environment as to where I sort of circulate with a couple of people who own a couple of businesses and make a couple of quid, right? And what you will find is these men who have been given it by their fathers and stuff, by their family units, by just being born and having, you know, a fruitful environment and the knowledge given to them to, you know, exist in this wealthier space. They don't know nothing about women, and they feel like naturally women just want resources and women naturally just want products off of you. It's not the case. It's not the case. If she likes you, right, yes, you've got ambition, you've got drive, you've got the potential for resources. If not, you do have resources. But the idea that you're literally buying her by paying all of the bills, by letting her stay rent free, and she gives you nothing in return that counteracts that, she doesn't make that house a home, she doesn't, you know, add peace to your life, she doesn't support you when necessary. If anything, she gives you grief or gives you a headache or gives you this and that. And then these men get sold by other men in the system that tells you, oh yeah, happy wife, happy life, just make sure your wife is happy. Oh, don't worry, we don't have sex after marriage, that's just a normal thing, right? And so on and so forth. These men are bums and losers, even though they've got all the material possession in the world. These women will act shocked at the idea that she's paying the bills and whatnot, but these women will pay the bills if they deem the man they are with to be of such a value in the marketplace that they know their place in response to that, and they will pay the price. This material construct, right, of in and out finance and whatnot is a top of a biological reality that is of more power of such. Not saying that resources might not be the most important thing, right? But what comes before the resources? The characteristics of a man who can create and garner the resources, okay? So if you don't have much, the idea that you're intelligent, the idea that you are garnering momentum, the idea that you are adding excitement to her life, adding a little bit of drama to her life by being an individual who is a little bit, you know, walking the tightrope and trying their best to go and get it, it's thrilling and exciting and brings its own energy. But if that woman has been brought up in an environment where she's been blindsided by the idea that you need resources and she needs to pursue this father-like figure, she's going to do so. But as I've done a video on, it's always this counterbalance of men. If she has the father figure in her life who provides her the resources and the comfort, she's going to cheat on him with the alpha male who's just got the genetic makeup and the talents and, you know, primitive value that the other guy doesn't. And the vice versa. She's going to cheat on the alpha male with the beta provider guy. It's just the way it is. It's the, you know, the duality of men who attract women, right? But they all agree, yeah.
So, I know my worth. Let's just say I know my worth. Yeah.
Let's just say I know my worth. You bring in a lot of problems to someone's life.
But,
He was the problem.
yeah, he was the problem.
He was the problem. And this is the thing. I've had ex-girlfriends, right? I've been naive in my youth, and you get involved with toxic relationships and toxic women, right? And that's why I speak on this adamantly. And if you are a young man watching this by any chance, and you're having like overtly emotional relationships and arguments with your missus, and you're getting in a mood and you're having problems with her and so forth, it should, as long as you screw your head on and start to understand yourself and her, it should get easier over time, right? And you're going to look back and think, fucking hell, not only was that important for me to learn, but I need to avoid these sorts of women like the plague, all right? These low-frequency women bring low-frequency energy to you, right? It catches on. And what do I mean by frequency? I mean emotion creates a vibration, right? This is studied in actual scientific fact. This is esoteric knowledge right now. Low down on there. Like at the bottom of these frequencies, the lower frequencies, we got anger, we got shame, and these types of self-loathing, self-pitying expressions of volatile emotion. If she brings that into your life, right, you will align with her frequency, right? indirectly, like attracts like, and it will bring your general energy down. The way you interact with the world, the way you perceive the world will be of such a low standard, you're not going to go anywhere fast. Okay? So pay attention to this. If a woman comes in with this angry attitude, and what do we associate with anger, right? The colour red, okay? If you look at the chakras in continuing on with this esoteric knowledge, if you look at the 7 chakras of the body, right, in Eastern tradition, you'll find that the colour red is at the bottom, right? It's the lowest frequency. Let's take it into the real world, yeah? If you don't believe in that sort of stuff, look at a rainbow. The colours of a rainbow. What colour is at the bottom of that rainbow? It's red, because it goes up the frequency of colour. Okay, so that's a good way to remember, you know, as far as colours are concerned, what's a low frequency and what's a high frequency.
It's been how long
I digress.
since you guys broke up?
4 weeks.
It's been 4 weeks. It's been you were together for 10 years and you've come on a dating program after 4 weeks with this energy. Get rid of her. Blonde girl is in disbelief, eyes wide open, not a smile on her face. Thinking, what the hell are you doing? That's insane. Tall girl at the end, blocking herself up, has got a look of borderline shock, but there's a distaste in her mouth, alright? Small girl is pouting, brows are furrowed, concerned.
Oh, and you can heal
Get her off straight away.
in 4 weeks.
No, but I feel like throughout the relationship since I
She continues getting angry, flashing the palms, exposure of the elbows, expanding herself to make herself look better, aggressive tone in her voice.
have been through
Came onto this program being racist.
so much. I've been
Watch.
4 weeks.
No, but I feel like throughout the relationship
Throughout the relationship, clenched fist, alright, red flag.
since I've been through so much.
Been through so much, clenched fist, looking down, eyes glazed over. She's in another world thinking about her past relationship. She's here to meet a new man, and this is the topic of conversation, her last relationship. Is that not crazy to you?
I've been fixing myself up, you know, like I've been putting myself together by myself.
But you think that's
By myself, she says as she hammers her hand because she's bitter that she's by herself. Look at the accents and listen to the accents in the vocal tone when she says particular statements and words.
fair already to someone new?
No, it
You think that's fair already to someone new? She responds with no.
isn't, but you know.
No, it isn't, but you know. Alright, look at the girl at the end with the crossed arms here. Biggest frown on planet Earth upon her face, downturned mouth. We got a frown on the girl with the pink, the blonde-haired pink girl. Alright.
Oh, perfect.
You deserve.
Oh, perfect, she says. Alright, that's overcompensation. What's the opposite of perfect? When somebody makes a bold statement, have a look at what the opposite is, and that's, you know, the two poles to what's actually being said there. When somebody makes a statement and it's down the line and it can't really be portrayed as one thing or the other, then, you know, we're pretty on the money in regards to what's being said. But if something is so striking that you think, wait a minute, that seems a bit overbearing, what could it be hiding on the opposite end of the spectrum of what's been said, you know, counterbalance it, then you'll start to have a fuller understanding and perspective of the truth that is to be uncovered.
To get to know somebody though.
Hey, I want to be loved correctly. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yes. Amen to
What's wrong with that, she says.
that. Love that.
You get your
Scratches her head, and they highlight that, not because it's body language, they do it to make a joke out of it, but watch.
Yes. Amen to that. Love that.
She doesn't even clap her hands. If anything, she rids of the fact that she has to clap her hands and join the group by itching the back of her head. I've got better things to do. I need to itch my head instead of clapping my hands. It's a get-out clause. And that itching of the head is a stimulation of the nerve endings on the head, all right? It could be any closer to the brain. It sends great chemical hormones, anti-threat response to how she feels, all right?
You get your first white guy.
Yeah.
Okay, we continue talking about race. Which I don't like, by the way, people. I don't like this, you know, Netflix portrayal of what the races are, you know. I see things for what they are. I see the engineering for what it is. And it's not good, in my opinion.
First white guy.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
They're pretty cool.
They're really fun.
We're not allowed to say we're the best anymore, but we're pretty good.
See, there's always this undercurrent of politicism, and what is politics, it's divisive, and what is divisive, it's good for the people up there. So it's just like, let's just not, you know.
Jewel, why do you think you should stay?
I think I should stay because I didn't get a chance to showcase
Hands together, all right, stimulating the nerve endings upon the palm.
my personality. I just showed him my moves.
Just showed him my moves, not my personality. Keep the goth girl in. Are we kicking 2 of them out and keeping 1 in?
But I feel like there's a lot more underneath.
I think that Ginger Girl is less of a threat to the other girls. I think she's the least threatening to the other girls. So just down to the fact that she's the least threatening and elevates the perceived value of the other girls, she might be the one be saved. But yeah, that's what I think.
And I want to like share that more.
And she'll beat the shit out of you if you vote for her.
Can I ask you?
Because pay attention, if these girls are casting judgment on who's going to stay and who's going to go, right, it's less so of who's actually viable and more so of how do I win this competition? Because my biological purpose is to procreate. And if I can show the world that I am of such value that the man chooses me, right, it has a knock-on effect. You need to look into competition anxiety when it comes to the feminine. Men have it as well to some degree, but not as strong, all right?
Are you ready for a relationship right now, or are you just looking to be dating?
I don't think I'm ready.
Oh, look, they're talking to her again. Do you know why they're questioning her? Because she needs knocking out. And she said,
Are you ready for a relationship right now?
are you ready for a relationship right now? And this is like the immovable force versus the unstoppable object right now. This is the 2 powerhouses of the group engaging right now. These 2 should fight. That should be round 3. They should see who stays in by just having them scrap, you know.
Are you just looking to be dating?
I don't think I'm ready.
Oh, answer.
But I'm honest about that.
So you're not ready to date and you're on a dating program.
I love that.
So why are you here? Why are you here?
Okay, because I will
What's your motive?
say this: you can date someone for 10 years and
That's
still
what I, and
have,
like fall in love with
you
someone
can
and
still
then
be
marry
ready.
them. Right.
Like
Cope!
10 years doesn't mean anything.
10 years doesn't mean anything. Have you heard that? Pouted lips here. Look at her expression. Look at the pout on them lips. Have you ever seen lips like that? Jeez Louise. She's bored. She's signed out. She's like, oh my days. She does not like the other girl. All right. Let's keep going. I mean, you know, it's all my perspective. It's not the truth or not, you know. It's up to you.
It's a long time.
Just half of my life.
Okay, I have a question. Who cooks? Who likes to cook?
I don't mind cooking.
Who likes to cook? Her arms remain down and she says, I don't mind cooking, whereas the other 2 girls are just like, yeah. What is understood does not need explaining. Goth Girl needs to stay for me. Keep her in for me.
Don't mind. Okay.
She don't mind.
I don't mind.
Don't mind. My mommy cooks for me still, okay?
Oh.
I said my mom still cooks for us. So.
Pampered.
Love that.
Pampered princess. Interesting.
Okay.
All right, ladies, you got all the information you need.
There's only one way it can go, and if it doesn't go that way, it's nonsense. How was that for a viewer, fellas?
The person I voted for is Rosetta.
Wait, is this the elimination?
Just because.
Pay attention as well, because that middle girl might serve a threat, like an actual aggressive threat to the women. But, you know, he's shocked. It's like, what the hell?
I don't know. Just like.
This girl and the middle girl are on, you know, the same wavelength. Like when I was talking about frequencies earlier, they align with the same aggressive frequency, so.
I have no reason. I think she's beautiful. I think she's amazing. And yeah, I just voted for her because I don't feel like she's ready for our man.
The other girl got
Have you seen that? Listen to the words. Listen to the words.
I have no reason. I think she's beautiful. I think she's amazing.
Listen, I think she's beautiful. I think she's amazing. And
yeah, I just voted for her because I don't feel like she's ready for our man.
I don't think she's ready for our man. our man. I'm not letting her have another chance with my chance in being an online sensation. I am not letting her get close to him anymore. It's our man. Not the man. Not him. It's ours, but I'm preventing her from being a participant in what our is, which makes me.
The other girl got out of a relationship for 3 seconds ago.
He's blagged. Put some respect on my guy's game. He's like, what are you doing? This guy does not see what's going on. I gotta put some respect on my guy, because he's right.
Yeah, that was
This is the male perspective versus the female perspective we're experiencing right now.
literally, that was insane.
But she deserves love. I got in a 5-year relationship like 3 months ago, and I.
Oh, here we go. These two bring the baggage of the century. These two need to be put in a container and just left to simmer down, in all honesty.
I just want to be in love again.
She's projecting.
Oh, okay. Okay, Cash?
The person that I voted for is Flo. I love you, but I think you do need some time
No,
to
thank
heal
you for looking out
there.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's a nice way to take it, Flo. That's really
I like it,
I
yeah.
love that.
I feel like such a bitch right now.
I do too.
But I was really trying to look out for you, Flo.
Yeah.
I voted for Rosetta. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I am a bitch, and I voted her out
Real talk. Real talk. She did not like her whatsoever. Come on.
because she just got out of a relationship.
I get it.
Yeah, it's just not the time. The end.
Put some respect on her. I gotta admire that, you know.
Ava.
It's been through a couple of seasons.
So this lady knows the guy in question. She's engaged with this guy in question and had, you know, good times with the comedian. So she's going to look out for him just as much as a friend as, like, a participant of the competition, right? So given that's the case, she should know and look through the eyes of the masculine a little bit more so than the women who are a bit more self-centered. And she should get rid of Flo. She should get rid of Flo. Knowing that he doesn't need that in his life.
Couple of moist mouths.
But I also voted Flo. I'm so sorry, Batty.
No, it's okay.
It's just like, I've been there, girl, and you don't want that mess right now.
Says you don't want that mess. All right, look at the duality once again, saying the girl doesn't want that mess. Of course she does. She wants a rich, famous online superstar sensation in her life. Of course she wants that mess. But when she says you don't want that mess, she's thinking you don't want that mess talking to the guy. All right, you don't want that mess.
Leave the mess.
And the word mess is to be highlighted here. All right, if there was no mess in her situation, it wouldn't be brought up. She's saying, you're a mess, you're messy, your situation is a mess. You've brought this mess to us. All right, none of that.
Leave the white man for someone else.
Go be a outside, you know what I mean? For a little while longer.
Go.
Flo, if this next vote is for Rosetta, then that means that it's a tie. If it's anything else, Flo, you're eliminated.
Get her out. Get her out. It's like, guys, where's your money going, people? Where's your money going, people? Where's your money going, people? Black girl was saying interesting and all this and that, shunning the fact that her mother still makes her food and highlighting the fact that she wasn't cooking and this, that, and the third, right? So she didn't come with the same degree of overt disrespect and disagreement with the other two girls. So where's your money going with this last vote? Who's getting knocked out? Because you have to think as well, if she's looking at someone as like, you know, low value in the grand scheme of things and she's not going to get selected at the end anyway, that gives me more chance to win. All right? Am I wrong in saying that? Let's see where we go from here.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I voted for Flo. Flo, you are so beautiful, but
Thank
I don't
you.
think Trevor's for you.
Something about white men. I've never had one. You're like
I think you need you a Latino.
I love how they're highlighting this, man. It's crazy.
Thank you, baddies, for looking out for me. I appreciate it. I don't take anything personal. Love y'all. So,
You know what? I think the rejection actually healed her. Because she's coming across it with a lesser spirit and she doesn't seem harmed by this, you know?
You're fine too.
What once was aggressive energy has sort of been, you know, picked apart a little bit through this process, I feel.
It was so nice meeting you. So nice.
Let's see what Tattoo Girl does.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Does she go and engage?
Thank you guys.
All right, guys, this is a
Yeah, fascinating who walked up there. Right, we've got Cocktail Hour coming up next. I will see you there, people. Peace.
To access all full body language videos, breakdowns and analysis, alongside the game that I can't feature here on YouTube, check out the Patreon. The link is in the description. Thanks.